Hi guys! Welcome to my channel. I'm Riku from Japan. This channel is all about Go, which is an exciting and easy to start board game. Today's topic is about how to be a professional player in Japan. As you might have guessed, it is such a hard way to be a professional in Go world. So let's begin! Firstly, to be a professional Go player in Japan, you need to take an exam. Then, if you pass the examination, you are qualified as a professional and will be able to join pro tournaments and earn prizes. You will also get the first queue, which means step when you become a pro. There are around 30 queue and 1 is the highest. So after the first queue, Dan will be given. Dan means a grade. 1 Dan is the lowest and you will get higher Dan as you win the tournaments. To promote to the next grade, there are defined criteria for each. In the old days, a fixed salary was paid depending on the grade, but now professionals only get payment based on their performance. So grades are only for the index of the skill. By the way, there are also steps and grades in amateur world, but it is not official. There are no unified standards and it differs from region to region. Now, before explaining the details of the exam, let me introduce Go institutions in Japan. There are 2 institutions, the Nihon Kin and the Kansai Kin. Those 2 have different leagues and different grade systems. Today, I will mainly talk about the Nihon Kin. Nihon Kin has 3 offices, Tokyo headquarters, Chief office, and Kansai office. There are different ways to become professionals, but before talking about that, I would like to introduce a system called Insei. Insei are youth who are studying at the Nihon Kin or Kansai Kin to be professionals. Many pros are from Insei. People who want to be Insei study and practice very hard since they are little, because they can't be Insei after 15. As Insei, students have a lot of advantages. They can play Go with skillful children and also receive preferential treatment in the pro exam. While having those advantages, Insei are not allowed to join amateur tournaments and they must volunteer to help professionals matches. As I have mentioned, there are several ways to be professionals, but only 6 people can be new professionals at the Nihon Kin every year. Can you imagine how difficult it is? By the way, of course all the exams are open to all nationalities. Now I will introduce 5 different exams. First one is a summer exam held from April to June. The summer exam is limited to Insei. An Insei who got the first place can be professional. For Insei, this summer exam is the biggest chance, but still it is very hard to keep the first place among around 60 of Insei. They are very serious enough to play Go all the time except for school hours, because they need to leave Insei after 21. Next one is the winter exam. There are 3 steps in the winter exam at Tokyo headquarters. Firstly, players need to win the external preliminaries. Non-Insei players under 23 years old can join after passing an examination or being checked game records. It is very hard to win since many skilled players such as former Insei and the high-level amateurs join every year. Then, the top 4 of the external preliminaries can move on to the next stage, joint preliminaries. Those 4 from the external preliminaries and Insei of 11th to 20th in ranking play at joint preliminaries. Among those, the top 6 players move on to the final stage. These days, the level of non-Insei is very high, so half of players who join the final stage are externals. So those 6 from the preliminaries and Insei of 1st to 10th in ranking play games in the final stage. Then, the top 2 can finally be professionals. The very first stage, external preliminaries, begin in August, and the final stage ends in November. So non-Insei players should play every weekend for 3 months to be professionals. Next one is the exam at the tube office. This one is held at the tube office with the same system as the winter exam at Tokyo headquarters. Only one player can be a professional in this exam. Then, the exam at the Kansai office changes the system every other year. One is from the Insei tournament and the other is from the external. The last one is the female limited exam. This exam was started to make Go more common among women. Both Insei and non-Insei under 23 can play preliminaries. Then, the top 6 of preliminaries, recommended Insei from each office, and those who have moved on to the final stage at the exam explained earlier, play at the final stage. Those are the professionals exams. Total 6 players become professionals every year. Were you able to imagine how hard it is? Finally, there is a special exam for Insei or former Insei with foreign nationality. This exam is made to make Go more common around the world. From this perspective, players from China, Taiwan, South Korea, and North Korea, where Go is already very common, can't take this exam. However, this exam is held only once in 5 or 6 years. Additionally, as this is the special exam, the player who passes this needs to pass some conditions to be an official professional later. Today I have explained how to be a professional Go player in Japan. I think it was a little complicated, but I hope you enjoyed it. I will be glad if you became more interested in Go and its culture. In the next video, I will introduce the life of Go professionals. Please check it out! Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and be sure to hit the subscribe button before you go. See you in my next video.